One of the biggest things that derails so many people who want to build a long-lasting and fulfilling business online, they try to go it alone. They can Google their way to success. What ends up happening? Nothing but headaches and heartaches in a business that doesn't last. Because here's the thing, you can't build a successful business alone. You need support, and lots of it. This includes someone to help you stay in focused action around your mission, vision, and goals. I'm talking about a business mentor. In case you're tuning into my channel for the first time, hi there. I'm Marisa Murgatroyd. I've coached and supported tens of thousands of people, from side hustlers to seven-figure empires, on how to grow their online businesses. And I'm here to help you succeed too. That's why in this video, I'm breaking down the 5 steps to take to find the right business mentor for you. Someone who will work with your strengths so you can fast track your success. Boom! Before we get started, grab a pen and paper and smash that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos like this coming up. Let's get to it. The first step to finding a good business mentor is to identify your needs. Before you even start looking for a mentor, be clear about what you need help with. Is it marketing? Operations? Maybe it's mindset or leadership. Write it all down so you have a clear idea. And then get even more specific and address your biggest challenges right now. Is it getting more clients? Managing your team more effectively? Maybe you desperately need help balancing work and life. Go ahead and write down your top 3 needs. This clarity will help you focus your search. Take me, for example. About 2 years ago, I knew I wanted the stories I tell on stage to be even more impactful for my audience. And I knew with the right mentor in my corner, I could take my on-stage storytelling to the next level. So I decided to seek out one of the world's most sought-after motivational speakers, Lisa Nichols. And she became my mentor and has helped me transform how I tell stories on stage. Lisa even taught a powerful session at our annual business building event, Live Your Message Live. Here's the thing, you're not one size fits all, and neither is your business. And the more specific you can get around your needs, the better your chances of finding the right mentor for you. The second step to finding a good business mentor is doing some good old-fashioned research. Use online resources like LinkedIn, industry forums, Facebook groups, and networking events. Look for people who have experience and success in your field. Start with LinkedIn first. This is where a lot of industry leaders like to hang out and share thought leadership pieces and insights. You're specifically looking for potential mentors who have the experience and achievements you aspire to. Read their profiles carefully, check their endorsements, and see what kind of content they share. This will give you a good idea of their expertise and values. If you do a quick search for thought leaders on LinkedIn for online business owners, you'll get several solid lists to start with. Then, you'll want to do your due diligence and take some time to explore their profiles, content, and endorsements. You're looking specifically to see if their expertise aligns with what you're looking for and if the content they share aligns with your values. You also want to attend industry events and conferences, both online and offline. These events are a great way to meet potential mentors in person and get a sense of their personality and approach. Check out online platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, Eventbrite, and Meetup for events by industry, location, date, and topic. You can also search your city name, followed by business networking to find local event calendars. I also recommend subscribing to and following industry blogs, newsletters, and social media accounts to learn about relevant events and meetups. Don't be afraid to reach out to people who inspire you in person or online. So you've identified your needs and you've done your research. Now it's time to seek recommendations, which is the third step to finding a good business mentor. Ask your network. Sometimes the best mentors come through referrals from people you trust. Reach out to your connections and see if they know anyone who might be a good fit. Start by asking friends, colleagues, and other business owners. They might know someone personally who might be a good mentor for you, or they might have a connection to someone who has a mentor. For instance, they could have a friend who has a great mentor, and they can get you in touch with them. It doesn't hurt to ask. Personal recommendations carry a lot of weight because they come from people who understand your needs and have your best interests at heart. Step number 4 to finding a good business mentor is to evaluate experience. Once you have a list of potential mentors, dig deeper into their backgrounds. What have they achieved? Have they successfully mentored others? You want someone who's been where you want to go and has the track record to prove it. Look for tangible results. Have they built successful businesses? Have they published any books or articles? What do their past mentees say about them? Testimonials and case studies are valuable resources here. Reach out to their former or current mentees if possible and ask about their experiences. Finally, step number 5 to finding a good business mentor is to check compatibility. You've done the legwork and now you have a potential mentor you think might be a good fit. This is exciting, but not so fast. This last step is crucial. You need to vibe with your mentor. A strong connection often leads to a long-term relationship. As you grow and evolve, having a mentor who understands your journey and has been with you through various stages can be worth its weight in gold. Set up an initial meeting or call with your potential mentor to see if their approach aligns with your values and goals. And as you talk, pay attention to their communication style. Do they listen actively? Do they challenge you in a way that feels supportive? Tim Ferriss, the author of The 4-Hour Workweek, shared some great advice about the types of mentors who tend to be the most helpful. Mentors who don't tell you to do things exactly like they did. Mentors that don't necessarily give you an answer. Instead, they give you a better way of finding that answer. For instance, let's say you're just getting started and are ready to start your online business. You tell your potential mentor, I want to start my own business. What should I do? And they say, well, I can't tell you what you should do because I don't have enough information. But if I were in your position, here's how I might think through it. This answer raises all kinds of green flags. Remember, you're unique. Your situation is unique and your business is unique. You're not one size fits all, and you want a mentor who understands this. Compatibility goes beyond expertise. It's about finding someone you can build a trusting relationship with, one that might last many years. So if there are any red flags during that initial call, maybe they said something that didn't sit well, or they were too vague, or they interrupted you, or maybe you just have a gut feeling, it's okay to move on. Don't feel obligated to work with them just because they jumped on a call with you. The mentor-mentee relationship is a two-way street, so be prepared. If someone's going to take the time and effort to mentor you, they want to know that you bring something to the table too. So show them that you're 100% in. You're enthusiastic and passionate. You've got drive and focus. Have a list of questions prepared to determine if there's a fit or not. Ask them about their mentoring style. Do they prefer structured sessions or more casual check-ins? How often will you meet? Make sure their availability matches your needs. You also want to avoid asking generic questions and get as specific as you can. Remember the first step where you identified your needs and you wrote the top 3 down? That's your starting off point. Don't ask something like, how can I gain my first 5,000 engaged followers? Instead, ask something like, why did you focus on Instagram versus Facebook to gain such engaged followers? A mentor is less about giving you step-by-step guides and more about providing experience, wisdom, knowledge, and their opinion. Remember, this relationship could last for years, so it's important to feel comfortable and aligned from the start. All right, there you have it, the 5 steps to finding the right mentor for you and your business. Let's quickly break down each step. Start by identifying your needs. Think about your biggest challenges right now and write down your top 3 needs. Next, research potential mentors. Use platforms like LinkedIn to search for professionals in your industry. Attend industry events, both online and offline. And don't be afraid to reach out to people who inspire you. Then, seek recommendations. Ask your colleagues, friends, and other business owners if they know someone who could be a good mentor for you. Personal referrals are often the best. When you find someone who seems like a good fit, evaluate their experience. Look at their accomplishments and see if they align with your goals. Have they helped other people achieve success? Finally, check compatibility. Schedule a call or meeting with them to see if you click. Ask them about their mentoring style and see if it matches your learning style. Come with a list of specific questions related to your needs. The right mentor can be a game changer, so choose wisely using the steps I just shared. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe so I can keep filming videos like these for you. And if you're ready to fast track your business success right now and you're vibing with what I share, check out my year-long business coaching program, Momentum. Usually when it comes to the support that you need to take your business to the next level, you're forced to choose between private coaching and mentorship, a small group mastermind, or live events and workshops. And while each one of these things is awesome, they're not enough to guarantee the business results you're after. Because with private coaching and mentorship, you're missing the perspective that comes from community. With small group masterminds, you're lacking the depth and accountability of having that private coach. And with live events and workshops, you get all pumped up, but then the excitement fades and you fall back into procrastination and overwhelmed. That's why I've created one cohesive program that gives you all three. I like to call it a best of all worlds program. You get private concierge coaching, small group masterminds, and live trainings and quarterly events. Yep, all three in one value-packed program. So if your ears are perked up and you're excited to learn more about how me and my team can support you in realizing your biggest business goals this year, check out the link below to schedule a no-pressure call with the program specialist. So schedule that call, and I hope to see you inside Momentum. Now go out there and live your message.